one of the really fascinating things that we can do with some of these additional formulas that we're getting is we are going to be able to derive other things. So notice that we aren't given a sine of 3u, rather we're given a sine of 2u and asked to be able to solve this. But also given a addition and subtraction, we're going to be able to solve those as well. So we want to be able to write sine of 3x in terms of sine, or in other words, we're trying to derive a brand new formula for sine of 3x. And we can do this using the multiple angle formula. So we're going to start out with sine of 3x. So I can rewrite this as sine of 2x plus x, because again, if we just solve this algebraically, it's going to be exactly the same. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this down. So I'm going to have sine of 2x plus x. I'm going to use my addition formula for sines. And what this is going to give me is sine of 2x times cosine of x plus cosine of 2x times sine of x. Now notice here that I'm also going to have my double angle formulas. And what this is going to give me is 2 sine of x cosine of x cosine of x plus 1 minus 2 sine squared of x times sine of x. Now, why I chose this specific one is I know that I'm trying to write everything eventually in terms of sine. So I want to make sure that I'm doing my double angle formula in terms of sine rather than in terms of cosine. So I'm going to go ahead and simplify some of this. I'm going to do some multiplication. I'm also going to bring this in because I have cosine times cosine, which is going to give me cosine squared. So I get 2 sine of x cosine of x, and this is coming directly from here. And then over here, I'm just multiplying these out. So I get sine of x times 1, which gives me sine of x, and then sine of x times negative 2 sine of x, which gives me negative 2 sine cubed of x. So then from here, I notice that I have some things that maybe I can simplify, but first I need to get rid of that cosine. So I know that cosine squared is equal to 1 minus sine squared. So I'm getting 2 sine of x times 1 minus sine squared of x, and then I'm leaving the rest alone. From here, I'm going to be multiplying and distributing just like I did back here. So I get 2 sine times 1, which gives me 2 sine of x, and then 2 sine times negative sine squared of x, which gives me negative 2 sine cubed of x. Now, we are here at this point, and I see that I'm going to possibly be able to simplify a little bit. So I get 2 sine of x plus sine of x, which is going to give me 3 sine of x. And then negative 2 minus 2 is going to give me negative 4 sine cubed of x. And then I don't think I can go anywhere from here. So what this tells me is I have just derived the formula for sine of 3x can now be written as 3 sine of x minus 4 sine cubed of x. So based on just these new skills, we've also unlocked the possibility of coming up with a bunch more. So I should be able to solve for cosine of 3x as well. And in fact, that's what I would like you to try. So I don't have that specifically in a video or in a lecture note, but I'd like you to kind of try to follow along and simplify down as much as possible to see if you can find cosine of 3x.